With over 2,000 different skins and over 1,500 different pickaxes in Fortnite, a lot of people want to copy what their favorite pros like Clix, Mongraal, MrSavage, Sommerset, and of course Fraanticc are using. So in this video guys, I'm going to be showing you 26 Fortnite combos pros main. These are going to be some of the best combos that I'm sure you guys have never heard of before. So make sure you guys watch this entire video and let me know in the comments down below what combo you were using. But let's just get straight into it guys, and we're starting off with Sparkplug and we're pairing this with Yoda's Chyn. This has actually been mained by Clix. Obviously Clix has used the Sparkplug skin for a very long time. This is actually part of one of his main combos back during chapter 2 and chapter 1, and he even got his very own locker bundle for this. Even though this is still sort of a skin that he does main all the time, I feel like there are different skins in Fortnite now that Clix usually uses, so Sparkplug has probably dropped off down the list a little bit. I still think this skin though was worth mentioning. It has been really good. They obviously added some new styles for this as well, which just made it even better. And he did used to pair this with the Cold Snap pickaxe as well, but I feel like lately he has actually been using Yoda's Chyn quite a bit, and this is definitely one of the coolest pickaxes that we have this season. Let's move on though to one of my personal favorite combos, and this is the Skull Trooper, and we're pairing this with the Reaper. This is actually being mained by McCreamy. I'm sure you guys knew that already, and McCreamy does something that not too many other pros and streamers do, and this is actually by using the purple Skull Trooper. This is actually one of the rarest skins that we have ever seen. I think this is going to be one of the rarest skins that ever gets added to the game as well, and I don't think anything will ever come close to how good this skin actually is. All you had to do in order to get this was buy the Skull Trooper when it was first added back during Chapter 1, Season 1. It is one of the most OG skins of all time. Hardly anyone actually has this as well, which just makes it even better, and I feel like the Reaper is also one of the most OG pickaxes that we have seen, so it is going to be perfect for this combo. McCreamy isn't necessarily known as a tryhard player though, so let's move on to our next combo, and this is Travis Scott, and we're pairing this with the Harley Hitter. This is actually a combo that MrSavage has been maining for a really long time, and that is why I feel like this is definitely his main combo at the moment. This is such a clean combo though. This is also one of the rarest combos that we have seen in the game as well. It is only featured in the store once, which is so crazy because this was last added back during Chapter 2, Season 2. This is one of the most wanted skins we have ever seen in Fortnite as well. I feel like so many people wish they could actually own this, but they're just never going to have the opportunity to get it again. I feel like I was so lucky to actually buy this when it first got added back to the game, but if you guys do want to copy MrSavage perfectly, then you probably want to use something like the default edit style as opposed to the Terminator style, which in my opinion is the best one. Next up though guys, we need to talk about Catwoman, and we're pairing this with the Axe of Champions 2.0. This is actually a combo that Fraanticc has been maining a lot, not only this season, but over the last few seasons as well. I really like this. I feel like this has definitely come out of nowhere. We never really saw too many people using this during Chapter 4, so I feel like it has really only been over the last few seasons that this has really started to become popular and tryhard in Fortnite. This is definitely one of the cleanest DC skins that we have actually seen though, and what is really cool about this is that this hasn't really been seen in the store for a really long time, and it wasn't like we saw too many pros or streamers starting to use this randomly. I feel like it just sort of came out of nowhere, and now it is one of the best skins that we have. We do of course have Catwoman 0, but this is nowhere near as good. Fraanticc has been using this pretty much since Chapter 5 started as well, so she is definitely an OG in terms of how many other people are using this combo, and I just feel like the Axe of Champions 2.0 is a pickaxe that she has been using with this, because it is pretty much one of the most tryhard pickaxes that we have in the game. Let's move on though to our next combo, and this is the Surf Rider, and we're pairing this with the Axe of Champions 2.0. We haven't really talked about this combo too much on the channel before, but this is actually a combo that Noah Riley has been using a lot. He's actually one of Europe's best players. This is also a really clean looking combo. I just feel like it has been really underrated so far. There just haven't really been too many people using this skin because it is so rare, but I still think it is one of those skins that we just had to mention in this video, and the fact that Noah Riley is using it is definitely going to help make this a lot more popular and tryhard in the future. It is just going to be up to you guys whether you do own this or not, but you might actually own our next combo instead, and this is going to be the Sandshark Driver, and we are pairing this with the Candy Axe. I feel like a lot more people are actually going to own this, and this is a combo that Vino has been using quite a bit. I feel like Vino has been using some of the more interesting combos. He usually does change them around quite a bit as well. He probably doesn't really use the same ones for too long, but this is definitely one of the coolest ones that we have actually seen for a while, and I feel like Vino is always definitely using some of the most tryhard skins as well. Again, he does change them around all the time, so this probably won't be too common in the future, but we just had to include the Sandchuck driver in this video. This is also a combo that a lot of other pros and streamers have been using lately, but at the moment this is definitely a combo that Vino has been maining. Let's move on, guys, to one of the more interesting combos in this video, and this is going to be the Comfy Chomps, and we are pairing this with the driver. Now, this combo has actually been mained by replayers pretty much since this was introduced to the game. This is one of the cleanest looking male combos of all time. Again, this is probably more suited to the casual players that we do actually have, as opposed to the tryhard players. So if you are a fan of replays and don't really take the game too seriously, then this is definitely a combo that you guys need to try out. I really do like this a lot. Personally, though, I prefer the Cozy Chomp skin, which was the female variant of this. I also feel like Fortnite could add in more styles for this skin in the future as well, just because there is so much potential with these. The driver is a pretty good pickaxe to match with these, just because it is going to fit in with any style of these skins as well, making it even better. We haven't really talked about too many Battle Pass combos so far though, so let's move on to Eevee, and we are pairing this with the Scully Scepter. This is actually being mained by Noah W Plays, and I feel like this is really cool to see because we don't really see too many of these older Battle Pass skins staying popular or really gaining any popularity once that season has actually ended. This is really good though. I love this skin a lot. I feel like Eevee is one of the cleanest skins we've seen for a long time. A lot of people thought this is actually going to be the next Nintendo Switch skin, which is so insane, but I feel like they did an amazing job introducing this with the Battle Pass, and I'm so glad they did that. We haven't really seen too many other people using this so far though, which is quite disappointing. But let's move on to a much more unique and probably rare combo, guys, and this is going to be the Codename Elf skin, and we are pairing this with the Candy Axe. This combo is going to be mained by Lachlan, and even though he does have his very own Icon series skin in the game, I still feel like this is a skin and a combo that he's most known for. This is definitely an OG combo. You could only get this really back during Chapter 1, Season 1. This has now been added to a bundle as well, so you do now have to pay around $10 in order to get it when it does return to the store. It is quite cool though. I feel like a lot of people are going to be buying this bundle because of the other items that are included with it, but we honestly have no idea if this is ever going to be added back to the game. It is designed for Winterfest, so pretty much it is only going to be available over the Winterfest period, but this is definitely one of the more expensive combos that we have seen in Fortnite. Whenever Chapter 2 OG does get released as well, I feel like Lachlan is going to start using this again, because that is a combo that he used a lot during Chapter 2, and I'm really excited to see that. Another combo that was very popular during Chapter 2 though has to be Focus, and we are also pairing this with the Candy Axe. Now, there are so many people that have actually been maining this skin, but we need to talk about Reed. Reed has been maining this for a really long time. He was actually one of the reasons why this was known as a controller-only skin, but I feel like that has started to change over the last few seasons. I really do like Focus though. I feel like we definitely need some more edit styles for this though, because both edit styles look very similar. That is definitely one of the downsides for this. I feel like if there were some other additional styles that included some different color variants, then this would be a lot better. The Candy Axe is going to be a really good pickaxe for this, but you could probably use pretty much any pickaxe that you want with this. It isn't obviously just limited to this, so let me know what you guys are using with this combo in the comments down below. Let's move on though to a combo that probably hasn't been spoken about too much, and this is ISO, and we're pairing this with the Spectral Axe. There is really only one pro in the world that has been using this, and that is Bugha. I feel like this is one of the more interesting combos that we have in the game at the moment. I mean, a lot of these tryhard skins and combos are very simplistic. They don't really have too many color styles or variants. They aren't really reactive or too bright, but that is all changing with the ISO skin. This is one of the most brightly colored skins that we have in the game. It is so detailed as well, and that is what I love about it. I feel like the Spectral Axe is so perfect for this. It fits in with the style of this skin so well, and even though Bugha has been using it, I feel like we already need a bunch more pros and streamers to start using this as well. We need to move on to the Surf Witch, and we're pairing this with the Star Wand. This has been used by a lot of different pros and streamers as well, but we are including Halo BT for this video. I feel like the Surf Witch has just been one of the most popular tryhard skins of all time. So many people are absolutely loving this, and it is going to be a skin that a lot of people use for a really long time. I feel like it is sort of similar to Focus though, because we do have two different styles for this, but people really only use the default style. I feel like this would also benefit from some additional additional styles being added, because it could be a lot more creative with some different color variants, and I feel like that would really only boost the popularity of this skin. We've talked about this combo so many times on the channel before though, so let's move on to one of the more interesting ones, and this is going to be Harlow, and we are pairing this with the Star Wand. This is actually being used by the World Cup winner Bugha. This is one of the more interesting combos that we have actually seen. I really do like the design of this. I just feel like it is going to be so insane moving forward, and again, it is one of those battle pass skins that never really got too much recognition when it first got added, but now that it is here, it is one of the best ones that we have actually seen. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this skin was actually pretty similar to the pink Ghoul Trooper. There were some edit styles where you could make it look very, very similar, but back when this was first released, I only ever really saw pros like Sommerset actually using it. We didn't really see too many people using it over the last few seasons, but now that it is here, it is so sick, and this is definitely one of the cleanest looking skins that we have in the game, so I hope more people do start seeing Bugha using it, and hopefully start realizing how good this actually is. Another really interesting combo that I feel like we just have to mention in this video is going to be Terminator, and we're pairing this with the Icebreaker. This is going to be perfect because if you are a fan of Peterbot, one of the best players in the world, then I'm sure you have seen him using this combo over the last few weeks. I really like this. It is one of the most interesting combos I think we are ever going to see. Again, this is pretty similar to a few of the other combos where it seems like this has become popular out of nowhere. No one was really using this before Peterbot started using it, and now that this skin has been popular for a few weeks, I feel like this could be one of the best skins moving forward. A lot of these Chapter 2 collab skins though don't really return to the store too often, so we honestly might have to wait a while before this is added back, but hopefully you guys do pick it up the next time it's in the store, because again, Peterbot is one of the best players in the world, arguably the best Fortnite player of all time, and if he is using this skin, then it must be good. Let's move on though to a skin that was introduced around the same time as this, and that was Dizzy, and we are pairing this with the Driver Pickaxe. This is actually being mained by Blake. Blake is one of the best players in the world as well. He always competes in every single tournament, always places really well as well, and I feel like we just had to include this combo because it is one of my absolute favorites. We don't really see too many other pros or streamers using any of the starter pack skins that we have in Fortnite, so I feel like the fact that Blake is actually using one of these skins is really cool, and I do like it a lot. Again, Dizzy is one of the cleanest skins that we have seen, but again, because this was part of a starter pack bundle, it does just mean that this is never going to be added back to the store. One combo and one skin that definitely will be added back in the future though is going to be Siren, and we are pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. Surprisingly, this is actually being made by Cypher PK over the last few seasons. I think this is honestly so insane. Cypher has so many different skins and items in his locker, but somehow always ends up using some of the most tryhard skins we have ever seen, and Siren is pretty much the best one. I mean, the superhero skins arguably are a little bit better, but honestly, from just a classical skin point of view, the Siren is one of the best skins of all time, and that won't be changing anytime soon. We did get 2 default styles with this, and then a 3rd edit style at the start of Chapter 5, which really improved this a lot. The Leviathan Axe is going to be the perfect pickaxe for this as well, coming into the 1000 V-Bucks, so it is quite expensive, but I still feel like this is really clean. That takes us forward, guys, to our next pro, and we have the Nick A30 Icon Series skin with the A crown. This is actually being made by Nick A30. He is one of the only pros and streamers in the world still using their icon skin every single day, so I feel like we just had to include this combo. It is really cool to see Nick A30 still using this skin though. I feel like it does have so many different edit styles, almost more than any of the other Icon Series skins that we have seen in Fortnite, which does mean that Fortnite is hopefully putting more and more effort into some of their coolest skins. I really like this though. It is cool to see some of these big pros and streamers finally getting the recognition that they deserve from Fortnite, and the best way to do that is with their very own skin. I don't think this would be Tryhard anytime in the future though, but if you do want to use a Tryhard combo, then 11 and the Icebreaker is going to be a lot better. This is actually being mained by Sway. He has been using this pretty much since the start of Chapter 5, which was when the 11 skin was introduced. We already had a Stranger Things collab back during Chapter 1, but this was never really that popular. We never saw anyone using this, but I'm so glad this was finally added, because 11 is one of the most iconic skins from the Stranger Things TV show, and they did an awesome job with this. I feel like the only downside again is that we only had 3 styles for this added. If they had added in some of the other main characters, or even just some more edit styles for this, I feel like that would have made this collab a lot better. Let's move on, guys, and next up we have the superhero skins, and we are pairing these with the StarW want. We had to include the superhero skins in this video, but these have actually been mained by Canada. Canada, again, is one of the best pros and streamers in the world. I feel like he's been using a lot of really cool skins in the past, and this is definitely going to be one of them. I love this skin a lot though. Obviously, the superhero skins have just been some of the best and most trialed skins in the history of the game. They do cost 1,800 V-Bucks, so they are quite expensive, but they just have so many different edit styles. It is so worth it. You can pretty much use any pickaxe that you want with these as well. I just feel like the Star Wand has been so iconic for such a long time that this is the one that Canada has been using. We do also see him using the Axe of Champions 2.0 though, because this also is one of the best pickaxes in the game, so it is completely up to you. But if you guys do want to copy Canada perfectly, then the Star Wand is going to be the way to go. Another pro that has actually been using these quite a bit though is going to be Typical Gamer, but I feel like lately he has actually been using Felina and Felina's Claw. Again, Typical Gamer uses pretty much every single combo that can be used in Fortnite. He owns almost every single skin that has ever been added to the game, which makes it really easy for him to pick whichever combo that he wants. I really like Felina though. I feel like this is such a cool ranked skin, probably the best ranked skin that we have actually seen as well, and it is a little bit of a grind in order to unlock it because you do have to level up 50 times to get this skin for free. It is really cool that Fortnite have done that though. I feel like that means that every single person can unlock this skin as opposed to just people that grind out the ranked game mode. So even though I don't really play ranked too much, I'm still going to be able to use this skin, which is really sick. I feel like another combo that has started to become a little bit more popular in Chapter 5 is Chyn, and we are pairing this with the Harley Hitter. This hasn't really been made by too many pros or streamers, so I'm going to claim it as my own. Yes guys, I feel like this is a tryhard combo in Fortnite. It is one of the best combos in the game as well, but no one seems to notice. This was first added back during Chapter 2 Season 8. You can pick this up for 1,500 V-Bucks, but it doesn't really feature in the store that often because Fortnite doesn't really acknowledge the Chyn franchise. We never got any new cosmetics for the second Chyn movie. These items didn't even reappear in the store either, which really does suck. The Harley Hitter fits in with this skin so well, but it probably isn't the most interesting skin in this video, but one that could actually be is going to be Mariposa, and we're pairing this with the Scully Scepter. This is actually being mained by Sommerset over the last few weeks, and this is why I feel like this is only going to get better in the future. Whatever skin Sommerset does end up using, they usually end up becoming quite popular and tryhard. We saw a lot of pros and streamers end up using the Catwoman skin after Sommerset and Fraanticc started using it together, so I feel like it is only a matter of time before the Mariposa skin also becomes a little bit more popular. This was really cool though because we did start to see a lot of people using the skin that probably hadn't really used it too much in the past, and pairing it with the Scully Scepter just makes so much sense because of how many different styles this skin does actually have. One skin that is even more interesting than this though is going to be the zombie superhero skins, and we're pairing this with the Axe of Champions 2.0. Again, this is going to be Peterbot's second combo. Yes guys, Peterbot has been using two different combos a lot this season, so I just feel like we had to include both of them. I really do like these. Both of these skins look so clean. They are some of the best and most tryhard skins we have seen. Obviously, the superhero skins have been tryhard for a really long time, so it is even better that we now have zombie superhero skins just in time for Fortnite Mares. This was so underrated though. We never really saw too many people actually using these skins when they first got added, so I'm glad a lot of people have started to use them now, which is really cool, and they have been featuring in the store quite a bit, just making these even better. Let's move on guys to Dynamo, and we are pairing this with the Star Wand. If you have been a fan of Fortnite for a long time, then you will know that this is Mongraal's main combo. We haven't really included Dynamo on the channel for a really long time, but now that Mongraal is starting to use it again, we just had to include it in this video. Mongraal does always use some of the male skins that we have in Fortnite, but before that, he did end up using Dynamo a lot, to the point where this was one of his most main skins. It is so cool to see him starting to use it again. I think this is one of the best skins we've seen as well, because so many people hated it when it first got added, and now it has completely changed to the point where this is one of the best and most tryhard skins in the entire history of the game. I feel like this could definitely benefit from some other edit styles though, but one skin that probably won't be getting any more styles in the future is going to be Midas, and we're pairing this with the Harley Hitter. This is MrSavage's other main combo. We have already mentioned him in this video, but we just had to include him again. I feel like MrSavage is so influential. He is one of the more interesting pros and streamers as well, because no one else really uses male skins in Fortnite, so this is really cool to see. I've obviously been a big fan of Midas. I've been using this a bunch, and this is one of the first skins I started using when I first started making YouTube videos, so I honestly love this skin. I feel like it is so sick, and I'm so glad to still see one of the best and biggest pros in the world still using it today. The Harley hitter fits in with every single style of this as well, making it even better, but it probably isn't the best combo in the game anymore because we need to include Mrs. Incredible, and we are pairing this with the Axe of Champions 2.0. This is actually going to be a combo that Clix has been using over the last few weeks, but also a combo that Clix has been using a bunch over the last few seasons. This is so clean though. I feel like this skin is going to be a big meme moving forward. It is honestly being so popular and so tryhard right now, it is kind of crazy, so I'm excited to see what happens with this in the future, but make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this, and of course what was your favorite combo as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go down, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.